I'm Chelsea, and this is my husband, Rob, and we're from Orlando, Florida, and we've been Beachbody coaches since August of 2011. During my first 2 years of college, I got wrapped up in the party scene. I was definitely struggling with depression and anxiety and had issues just being in social situations, trying to fit in, trying to figure out who I was. I left school, got a job to make money and pay off my student loan debts that I was accruing without a degree. And I was basically told, well, you're gonna be paid this rate until you get this degree. I was 50 pounds overweight. I could barely walk upstairs and was numbing my feelings with food, and I knew I wasn't going to go to a gym. So my parents had purchased Turbo Jam for me, and the first time I tried Turbo Jam, I couldn't breathe. What really kept me going was Shalene and seeing a positive role model. It was seeing people who looked comfortable in their own skin. I started to see changes in my health and my fitness once I plugged into an online community, especially when I met my coach through Twitter. She was this beautiful, confident, strong, healthy woman, and I just signed up because I wanted to be a part of her circle. I wanted to start surrounding myself with people who were thinking like me and working like me toward the same things.
When I graduated with my degree in education, I came home and I couldn't find a job in education. It was really scary coming out of college because you amass all this debt that you don't really see. I got a job at a bank because it was hiring and it was something that would actually allow me to make money. But my health continued to get worse, and it wasn't until my dad had his heart attack. I was 100 pounds overweight, and just looking at myself 20 years from now and knowing that that was going to be me. The turning point for me was actually seeing an Insanity infomercial. I got it, I started it, and it was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done, but I kept playing through and I did what I could. The first time that I went through Insanity, I lost 35 pounds. That was really when I was hooked. I knew that that was the program for me, and I knew it was going to get me in the best shape of my life. A good friend of mine was a turbo kick instructor as well as a Beachbody coach. She invited me to go to an instructor training, and when I went to the training, this beautiful girl was there.
We knew right away, as soon as we met each other, that we were supposed to spend the rest of our lives with each other.
Chelsea was actually the reason I became a coach. She had a goal, and I knew that I could help her reach that goal, so I signed up. And I pushed back a little bit at first because I didn't want to make money for helping people. That seemed weird to me.
So he didn't want to become a coach. He just wanted to help people lose weight and get healthy with Insanity and Shakeology. I had to explain to him those things are one and the same.
When I started seeing people that I was working with get results, it was at that moment that I knew that this is what I was supposed to do with the rest of my life. One of the things that we knew that we wanted to do was replace one of our corporate incomes. And I would say that probably happened about 7 or 8 months after I became a coach. And within 6 months of that time, she was able to leave her job. A month after that, I was able to leave mine.
There was one moment, it was a Thursday morning, we saw our paycheck from the previous week, and
I wrote you a note.
He left me a Post-it note, and he said, your student loan, pay it all, like pay it all. And I think it was $12,000 for that one particular loan, and it was the best feeling in the world to be able to call that company and say, pay it in full. We've been focused so much on paying off student loan debt and credit card debt. We've been in the red. And now we're finally at a place where these paychecks that aren't getting us out of the red, they're going to our savings, they're going toward a house.
I don't think that we would have been able to do this without each other. We always say we try to attract people that are like us, and that's what we always recommend that our coaches do. And when you get to see all of these people who are an extension of her, and it is family, it's not just signing another person and trying to get another challenge pack. It's just really growing and building a family. And I fall in love with her more every day because of what I see her do.
I want to help as many people as possible do this. It's too good to keep secret. I just would encourage people to cut out all the negative beliefs. Start now. And it's gonna be hard, really hard in the beginning, and you're gonna have to make so many sacrifices, but you're gonna be able to completely, design your life. right now, when you have that feeling in your gut, like this is something that I want to do, listen to it and go for it.